Hi everyone, welcome back to Raven Relics Tarot. And welcome to the very first reading of 2024. I got a brand new microphone for Christmas, so hopefully the audio quality is a little bit better. I'm still fiddling with it and trying to figure it out, so just bear with me, but hopefully the audio quality is a little bit better. So, with that said, if this message resonates or you find it helpful, then it's for you. Let's jump right into it. So, today's message is coming through the Tower card. What a way to kick off the new year, right? It actually is a really beautiful way to kick off the new year because the Tower card is actually a blessing in disguise. The Tower card indicates that something in your life is ending. And it may be ending against your will to some degree. It's a difficult experience to move through. However, it is for the best, always. The card that comes right before the Tower card is the Devil. And the Devil card indicates shadow. Shadows being unconscious, subconscious, repressed aspects of yourself, or things in your life, scenarios and situations in your life, relationships in your life that are fundamentally inauthentic. They are inauthentic. All of that shadowy stuff is rising to the surface. The unconscious becomes conscious. And because of that, the Tower card happens. That which is inauthentic is falling, crumbling, disintegrating, ending, right? So you're feeling some kind of resistance. There's some kind of push, pull, tension, or resistance in your body right now about whatever is ending. And that resistance is actually one part of you can see that this is for the best, but the other part of you or another part of you is clinging to it. So the resistance you feel is it's a war within yourself, between parts of yourself. One part of you knows it's for the best, the other part can't let go. But when I first pulled this card, what I heard is something to the effect of, you have to love it to let it go. And you see how in the image here, it's really interesting. She's holding on to the tower as it's falling, but it's in this really beautiful embrace, and her face is actually very serene. The expression on her face is very calm and serene, and it's like she's not clinging to the tower. She's not white knuckle gripping onto it and wishing that it wouldn't end or fall. She's embracing it as it falls. She's appreciating it for what it is, and she's appreciating the fact that it's ending. This is a very interesting rendition of the tower. And I think that's really one of the main lessons, is in order to be able to let something go that is ending, whether you like it or not, in order to let it go, you have to appreciate it. You have to love it and see how it served you. So this could look like a million different things in your life. This could be a relationship ending. This could be losing a job or just leaving a job. It could be losing losing your home space, losing an office space, moving. I mean, the options are endless, right? And somebody could be doing this to you, or it could be you doing it to yourself. But either way, it's difficult, right? But it is for the best. The other thing that the Tower card implies is an opening of your third eye. What that means practically is that you are waking up to everything in your life, at least relative to what's ending, you are waking up to um, the inauthenticity in your life. You're waking up to that which is false, an illusion, and unsustainable. So a lot of people don't realize, because the Tower card imagery is just so intense and kind of scary, but it's this is actually really beautiful. This is a card of awakening. I mean, maybe more so than any other card, this Tower card moment is the moment that your third eye blasts open and you wake up to to the reality that cannot continue. This cannot continue, right? And even though it's kind of difficult to let go, I have to. So I would just ask you, what in your life needs to end? What have you become recently aware of about yourself or a situation that needs to transmute, transform, and end? And can you appreciate what is ending for all that it has taught you about yourself, right? like maybe, for example, you get fired from a job. you know that's really hard, especially if it's unexpected and sudden. And the Tower card often indicates some component of it being unexpected and sudden. um how can you see the beauty in the experience of being fired? I mean, that's literally what the Tower card is asking you to do, just as an example. So let's keep going a little bit before I keep on rambling here. Let's pull a few more cards together just to tease out the message here. Hopefully me shuffling is not like deafening right now. I'm really not that technologically proficient. I don't know what I'm doing. There's also a message about, yeah, going with the flow. And what that really means is noticing where in your life you're continually, the image that's coming to me is like you're ramming into a brick wall over and over and over again. Maybe you've been doing that for weeks, months, years on end. It's like you're trying to make something happen. You have this idea in your mind about what you want or what you think should happen, and you keep trying to make it happen. But what you're really doing is just bashing your head into a wall, because either what you think you want or the way you think it should happen is actually, it's based in fear, it's based in illusion, it's inauthentic in some way. And life throwing up that brick wall that you can't seem to get through, that's actually you being protected. If you've been trying really hard for so long to make something happen or make something work and it's just not, can you actually see how life is trying to protect you, because maybe that thing is not right for you, you know? So going with the flow. Can you stop bashing into the brick wall and realize this isn't working? This is not working. So I'm going to stop and redirect, you know. Ooh, okay, got it. Ooh, two popped out. Let's see what we got here. All right, we've got the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. I definitely saw the Hermit first, so let's go into the Hermit. What I'm getting is the answer you're actually looking for is within you, and for a long time you have been very distracted by what is outside of you. Like, you're looking at what this person is doing, what this person is doing, what this person says, what this person thinks, what that person wants. It's like the focus has been all external or largely external. You may not even have fully realized that your focus was so external on what other people are doing and thinking and how they're being and blah, 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 blah. You've been distracted, right? The Hermit card is asking you to drop those distractions and go within. And maybe part of what the Tower card is saying is decisions that you've made have in the past have been based on comparison or looking at, again, what other people are doing, how they are doing it, what they think is right and wrong. I mean, we all do this. We all do this, right? As a social species, we're always looking at what other people are doing and thinking, and we're always comparing ourselves, right? And we want to just make everybody else happy. But that leads you to make inauthentic decisions. That leads you to live a life of fear. And so maybe that's really what's ending is a way of being within you. I think on the most fundamental level, what is really ending, even though something external may be ending for you, what's really going on is that what's ending is a way of relating to yourself. What's ending is comparing yourself or looking outside of yourself for the answers that can only be found within. So you're really starting a whole new journey, a journey of self-discovery, which is beautiful. Self-awakening. Who am I when I stop comparing myself? I would ask that question or journal on that question. Who am I when I stop comparing myself? Or just imagine that there is no one to compare yourself to, right? Like, you're the only human being on the planet. Stop comparing yourself. Who are you really when you're not tweaking your truth to make it more okay with other people, or tweaking your truth so that you can get the love and attention that you feel you're lacking, or whatever it may be. Yeah, that's really beautiful. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Mm. Sorry, hopefully that wasn't deafening either. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is speaking to connecting with a sense of a true sense of abundance, which is a state of being. I've said it before in other readings, and I'll say it forever. True abundance is a state of being. It is the result of feeling connected to yourself, connected to your value and your importance outside of money or external validation, right? I think that's the journey that you're about to go on through the Hermit card. That journey within. It's a journey to a journey to connecting with a state of abundance. No matter what my external circumstances may look like, no matter how much money I may have or not have, no matter how many material resources I have or don't have, no matter what, I have my connection to myself, my truth, my authenticity, my value, my worth, my importance, my power, right? That is something that nobody can take from you. Only you can disconnect from that, right? And having that connection to self is really, that is the unshakable foundation from which you can build a life you love. And then this Tower card moment will never happen again. The only I mean, relative to whatever this is, in other areas of life it may happen, but the Tower card happens because the foundations were built on sand. You know, it was inevitable. This was a matter of time because the foundation was shaky. This is the foundation that you want. Connection to self and an internal state. It's like the joy and the fulfillment and the satisfaction that you feel when you're connected to your truth and it isn't distorted in any way by comparison. That is bliss. That is abundance. And that is the true foundation from which you can build the life that you want and the life that will last no matter what. Right? Okay, I feel like this is good. This is really beautiful. This is a fantastic, it's kind of a heavy way to kick off 2024, but this is a beautiful way to kick off 2024. Again, I would just ask you to think about and to journal on what in my life is ending, clearly, whether I'm on board with it or not, what in my life is ending, and how can I appreciate what this thing has taught me about myself and shift my perspective so that I can see how this is really for the best, that it is ending, right? It served its purpose. What was that purpose? How did it grow you? How did it teach you about yourself? And why is it good that it's ending now as opposed to last year or next year, right? And then start to connect in with that deepest truth within you. Who would I be if I stopped comparing myself? Who would I be if I had no one to compare myself to? What is my truth, untainted and undistorted, not distorted by the opinions of other people? Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I'm really looking forward to continuing to read tarot for you for the rest of this year and beyond. So leave any questions or comments down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.